Hello, I am Martin Fencka and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Civilization 5 as Japan. So today we have a really tough siege ahead. We have to take Athens. And, well, I'm pretty sure that I can take the city, but the question is how much it's gonna cost us. Ideal would be, of course, taking the city without losses, but that may not be possible. So we'll see. I think it's worth like losing, let's say, 2-3 units would be acceptable cost for the city, because with it should also come a new vassal. Yeah, if you lose more than 3 units, then it's too much. Also, the question is which units are it gonna be? If you lose our most experienced units or siege weapons, it's just too much. So this is gonna be, yeah, pretty difficult and tricky to do. Before we get to that, though, I want to answer some questions. First of all, I noticed this multiple times in comments. I have a copy of tobacco here, so this one, the pillaged one here, doesn't matter. As long as we have one copy, we are fine. And then there was a question if it's just me having problems with unhappiness, or if the AIs also have problems. Well, I check demographics before every episode. And right now, of course, we are lost. Not a big surprise at -20. But throughout the game, I noticed that the AIs don't have that much happiness. They don't have problems as we do. But like some time ago, when we were at the green numbers, around I think 15 happiness. I don't remember exactly, but it was something like that. We are actually first. So they don't have that much happiness either, so it's like a problem for everyone that you can't really snowball the happiness to the crazy numbers when you can get hundreds of happiness. At least it doesn't work in like the early and mid game. We'll see what we can do in the late game if we get there. But yeah, no one is running away with happiness. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay, now I locked multiple cities from growing. Cities that reached size 10 or like don't have good tiles or specialist slots to work. They don't have to grow anymore. At some point I'll unlock them, but for now we can't afford to get that much population. Then we can, I think it's here. Yeah, we have some religious divisions. That's 1 point, but I really want to go above -20, because 20 is the threshold when barbarians can start spawning all over the place. So even though I can't buy a new Inquisitor, I will pop this one so that we we go up to -19. And yeah, now we can start fighting. Oh, one more thing. This spot finder. Actually, I have something for him to do. He can go exploring and check the Arabian territory now when we have open borders. Do we have a garrison for Corinth? Let me see, how far can you go? Not far enough. Are you gonna be needed for the siege? I don't have a unit around here that could replace the Kirasir in Corinth. I want to start targeting galleasses, because that's gonna reduce the pressure on units that are gonna be on the coast. Well, is this a good idea? I'm not sure if I can afford to move the Tercio to the coast, but with 29 hit points, there is no way Gallas would be able to one-shot him. I think. Then we move him into the city. It's a bit risky, but need replacement garrison. Then we move the Kerasir up here and start hitting those ships. Okay, you have to move here. Hello, Sparta. That's something I didn't want to see, because controlling this territory is going to be a nightmare. We're going to be bombarded by both cities. I need to move the Cuirassier with the General and start hitting the Tercio. And hit him once more. I have to just force him away from the city. Can't afford to have Tercios around here, they are just too strong. Yeah, probably don't want to go on this tile, at least not yet. Let's move up. Now we can move. Wait, we can move this cannon. Then this cannon moves to the city. Swap. Okay. Then I'm just checking if I have replacement for this Tercio. I do. You have movement 2, you have movement 3. I have to find all the Tercios with extra movement, and you have movement 3 as well. Okay, fine. Anything that we could do maybe? Nope. Fortify, fortify. Next. We want horses. How much are you paying? 84. I probably don't want to sell him horses. I could sell him iron. That's not a problem. I can sell him, like, what? 6, 8 iron easily. How much would you pay for 8? 952. What about 7? 800. Would you pay me 10? You would. Okay. Let's call it a deal. You want to peace out? Nope. Okay, so no losses this time. Remote Brewing? I don't think so. We are not at -20 or under -20, so we don't have to worry about revolts. Now we can move up. Are we working this tile? We are not. 7. Doesn't change anything. This reduces the unhappiness a little bit. Okay, fine. Wait. Let's remove this road section quickly. You can hit that gallows. Okay, let me figure this out. Can I kill this guy with one attack? Nope. can kill him with 2. How far can you go? Not quite far enough. Wait, where are the cannons? Move this way. Then swap. The Tercio should be safe now. You can't go far enough. But the Lancer can move up. Okay, 45. You... Well, just move forward so the general is protected. And let's start hitting ships. If I attack the city, they will just heal this, heal the damage. I can't do enough for the damage to stick with just the Kirasir, so there's no point in doing it. 45, 45. How far can the Lancer move? I'll just pillage the tile and stay. 45, 45. Okay. Now we got walls, latrines. Next will be castle. How much money do we have? 900. So we can afford to pay for that castle. Also, we have enough faith to buy a new Inquisitor. And that will be all for this turn. Next. Okay, we didn't lose anything, but some of our units took a ton of damage. Combat strength, nope. I think on infiltrate there is. It's a bit greedy. Might be better to go for cover, but I think it will be fine. We'll just try to run away. How far can we go? Well, not that far. How far can you go? Also not that far. Ah. Okay, well, this is easy, but up here, that's a mess. How far can we move you? I can just pillage these 2 tiles. Kill the crossbowman. This would be what? This is 3 movement points. No, that's not gonna work. Swap. Should have attacked the city once before that. Oh well. And move the cannon. This cannon can attack the city. Not sure if I can afford it to attack the city here, if I have to move the Tercio. It's 2, 3. I think I can stay like this. Hit the city. Where is that galleass here? Okay, great. We now have the road finally, so isolation is gone. Now we are at 14. Again, we have some room to work with. Also finish those. Councils are helping as well. What is the problem? Poverty, distress. Poverty. So either customs house, or I wouldn't mind getting arena because that's quite a bit of production. Let's start with the arena. A real rush it for 200. It's pretty cheap. University finished. We would get what? 1 tile benefiting from the stable. Well, it's better to build a workshop. And you know what? You will be safe here. Fixing the tobacco. We might be able to sell it to someone. Okay, I could either kill the caravel, but the priority is to get rid of the galleass. At least force it away to repair somewhere. All these caravels can't do anything to our units, so I don't care about them at all. Wait. Fortify. Next. Fingers crossed again that we don't lose anything. I'm a bit nervous about the Lancer. Oh, everything survived. We didn't take that much damage. 1, 2, 3. Okay, let's get the village. You can fix this tile, and he'll be fixing all these farms. 45. Okay, how much damage did we take up here? This is great. It's not nearly as much as I expected. We can finally move this Kirasir out of here, because we need this tile for units that can actually do something. Let's pillage. Now it might be enough. Good. 45. Where are our fast tercios? It's not this one. This one has movement 3, same as this one. That means the Lancer will move away. And this is why I needed the extra movement. Because we can jump over or through those cannons to the other side. You're gonna pillage this tile, move back. And we need another fast tercio for next turn. That's these two. Oh, hey, Farsalos by. Farsalos is busy with all these camel arches, so probably don't have to worry about that. Are we missing anything? Truffles, copper. Can we get that from someone? It's only Rome, and the prices are horrible. Yeah, look at that. Because we are not trading with Rome, at least not buying anything from Rome. 45. Thinking about moving this cannon forward as well, but I'm not sure that the Gallons is like damaged enough. We'll find out. Attack. We have to take this crossbowman as low as possible so that he has to stop shooting and instead just start healing. That also reduces the damage that we are taking. Swap. 45. What is this? You can just sit where you are. Good. So we survived another turn. 720 gold. What can we do with that? Is there anything that is worth rushing? Bank is probably too expensive to rush. How does it look like with poverty? Actually, maybe it is worth it. And this castle... Maybe next turn. Okay, go. Okay, everyone's still alive. Let's just keep building mines. And is there anything that we need around Nara? Not really. Maybe let's build one more mine just in case, and then we're gonna move somewhere else. Fix the farm quickly. Okay, so how does it look like? You have to move out. You have to move out. Now the problem is I can't pillage this tile and move away. So I have to risk it. I hope that 26 hit points is enough to survive. I just have a replacement here and here. Now we need another fast tercio, and I think that's the last one. This one is about to be ready to return. What I could do is just move him. Next turn we can pillage the tile, it's gonna heal him, and we'll have another replacement ready. Oh, hey, they peaced out. That's a bad timing for a peace treaty. I guess I have to block Pharsalos now. How is the crossbowman doing? Not that well. 8 hit points. We have to stop the ban on perfume. Somehow we are now recovering from the unhappiness. And if we lose a luxury, that's gonna throw us back where we started. So that's the bank. Oh, poverty distress. How many desert tiles are you working? 1, 2, 3, 4. Probably. How much money do we have? 354. Caravanserai. Yeah, Caravanserai seems to be the best option. I probably don't need to rush this castle. What about our capital? Yeah, Great Altar is not available. I think I missed a few turns and I could have invested a bit of production, but I don't think that I ever had enough turns to finish the altar because, right, you may have it available one turn, but when again you drop under that 20%, you again lose the option to build it, and it gets removed from the building queue. And I don't think I had enough turns to be able to finish it, even if I paid for it. How we are doing on religious divisions? Maybe that's something worth checking. Here. Okay, fine. Why did it not change anything? Well, that wasn't worth it. It was a waste of 330 faith. And well, that helped. Okay, next. We want a village here. Fingers crossed that we don't lose this tercio. But with 26 hit points, I don't think that the city can kill him with one hit. I might be wrong, of course. It's gonna be close, that's for sure. And I don't think that the crossbowman is gonna attack. Please, please, please don't kill him. Yep, he's still alive. What is this? Oh, it's the cannon, so definitely more damage. Let's get medic. not gonna change anything during this siege, I think. But let's get like 2, maybe 3 medics. Okay, what is the problem here? Poverty, a little bit of everything. This change anything? Not really. 15. Okay, so this increases the unhappiness, which means this is really the only option. We are done with the monument, so next we build... How much money do we have? 600. So we either rush a bank, or we go for amphitheater. Which luxuries do we have around here? I actually have one that matters. Silk. Sure. Let's go for it. And Lisbon... Did I stop Lisbon from growing? This is one of the cities where I would like to work specialist slots, so that's probably why I didn't stop it. Electricity stress. That's one option. That's the other option. But we want to work on our merchant, so let's work the bank. Okay, it's gonna be another mine. And I think we'll just finish all these farms. Now, I think all our cities have enough tiles to work. So there are no tile improvements that we really have to rush. Maybe around Tokyo we could use some villages. Yeah, 1, 2 villages easily. And also improve the stone. Let's maybe start with the stone. Okay, another inland sea. Can't get ships out of this area. I'm still gonna keep this corvette, at least for a while. When we fight Arabia, it's gonna help us that we have something here to maybe, like, I don't know, get last hits on some ships that you'll bombard from land. Something like that. But, yeah, once we have Medina and Kufa, we'll just get rid of this corvette. This Lancer can move away. We're not gonna need him for the rest of this war, I think. You have to move out of there. The problem now is that we don't have any false tercios left. So we are slowly running out of replacements. One, 2, 11 hit points. Well, he's gonna die with this attack. And if they don't replace the garrison, the city should go down in 2 turns. Oh, by the way, about the Leaning Tower, I would like to get it, but I don't think I have time for it. Like, someone is probably already working on it. And even in the capital, it's 17 turns. If I waited for the money, it would be like 13 turns. I think it's gonna be gone in less than 10. So I'm not in a situation when I could say, okay, if I lose 10 turns of production in the end, it's not the end of the world. In this case, it is the end of the world. So, as much as I would like to have some wonders, I have to play it safe when it comes to like production investment, and go for buildings that I'm certain not to lose. Oh, for example, we don't have bonds. How is it possible we don't have bonds? We don't have temple. How much money do we have? 300 something. Well, let's go bonds into temple. Oh, we're still working on the workshop, yeah. Okay, let's finish the workshop finally. What is the problem? Poverty, distress. Is it worth it building East India Company? Or it is worth it, but not here. So instead, any plantations around the city? There's one. I think I'll go for aqueduct first. This is gonna be easy. Customs house. And we can end the turn. I don't like this tercio, because that's some extra damage now. But we killed the crossbowman, so that reduces the damage a little bit on the other hand. Nope. And I think you know the routine. Move all the damage units back. The cannon is taking damage now, and they move the ship into the city. That's quite annoying. The happiness is not as bad as it looks. It will change very quickly. There was just some starvation because one of the caravans trade routes was finished. There is a Great Barrier Reef, so this is one of the reasons why Arabia is running away with the game. They have access to a wonder. This is fine. We have found it, so we get the happiness for finding it. And Damascus is gonna be a pretty good city. Look at, oh, actually the fish is out of range, but that's double crab, Great Barrier Reef, fish is in range, it has marble, sheep. We'll probably just raise Medina. The deer is in range. We'll build mines on all the hills. Yep, that's a pretty damn good city. Okay, we solved this problem. Here we have lapis that's not improved. I think you just started it, right? So let's cancel that farm for now. We'll improve the lapis first. City became religious. Really? Construction project for Monaco. Build 10 constabularies. Well, we will do that at some point, but right now constabularies just take too long to build. Osaka is growing. Yeah, it's one city that I want to keep growing. Yeah, the Lapis will be fine. Also, we finished Aqueduct. 14 turns to get to the next era, so it's still too early for circuses. Let's get that herbalist. Just one turn. Production, that's a customs house. Into caravanserai, I think, or maybe even bank first. Now let's get the caravanserai first. Okay, workshop into temple, I think. Courthouse. It's too early for the courthouse still. I think the city doesn't have enough buildings. We would have more unhappiness if we build courthouse now. So let's go for a dojo. That's a building worth rushing. And you're gonna like my decision now, guys, because it's time to make a cut. Because I have to figure out what I'm gonna do around Athens. I have to decide on target priority and also what I'm gonna do with the cannon. There is a Tercio coming to Athens. And if I let him enter the city, he can then start attacking the cannons around. I'm afraid Tercio might actually be able to one-shot the cannon. So I think I will have to kill him. And I may have to move this cannon away. I'll have to just check everything here and like figure out how much damage they can potentially do, what I can afford to risk, and what would be just too much. And I need a while for that. Also, for like 10 minutes, I now hear my cats doing something that I probably shouldn't be doing, and it makes me nervous. So that's another reason why I want to end it here and just finish the siege when I can focus properly. But I have to say that so far, it went much better than expected. The extra movement on our tercios is huge during this siege. So let's not screw this up. We'll finish it, as I said, next time. As usual, I hope that you liked today's episode. I hope that you're going to join me next time again. And until then, have a good time. Bye-bye.